My wife, Jean, and I moved in here about a year and a half ago. She had terminal cancer, and she lived for 6 months, and I took care of her during that time. One of my trips outside the apartment, I ran into Mike Johnson, and I told him about a program that I was a trained leader for called RSVP Bone Builders. After Jean died, I came to see you about the program.
Do you remember that, babe? It was like we became instant friends.
Oh, yeah. You helped set up a time, a place, and put together the advertisement for it, and we got started.
It brings in people who haven't really even come to other classes.
And the way the class works, everybody gets in, and we set them up so that they'll be successful.
And they love it. I'm telling you, once they go to a Fred class, they're hooked. And it's made a difference, don't you think, in a lot of people's lives?
I think so. I get a lot of thank yous.
True success story.
Oh, thank you. Well, I was walking down the hall one day, and a member of RAC asked me if I would want to run for RAC. And I
What
said,
did you think when they asked you that?
I just stood there for a while, and I remembered what Yogi Berra said, when you come to a fork in the road, take it. So I said eventually yes, and then I ran to my room to find out what RAC meant. So anyway, I went to my room and I checked it out, and it was the Resident Advisory Committee. You found out about it.
I heard
and
through
I was
the
walking by
grapevine.
your door. You stepped and you pulled my arm right in and grabbed me and said, "We're going to write your resume."
And what a resume we wrote.
Well, I wrote a speech, and eventually I found out that I was elected.
Yes. What
People that
does
work
the
there
Resident Advisory
do.
Council do?
We take ideas, complaints, and other information from the residents, and we come up with what are we going to suggest to management to handle this problem. The people on the committee are all thinking about the welfare of this organization here, the management, and the people who live in it.
And like you said, you are actually voted on by the residents in the community to represent them. That's
I will never want to give another speech again.
And now you're bombarded with...
I'm a busy guy.
Yeah. You're changing people's lives.
I hope so. I hope so, because they helped change mine.